of people living with disabilities. Way back in 2003, before I became a member of parliament, I founded an organization called Kenyan Paraplegic Organization, which organization is for the support of people living with disability across Kenya. For the last 15 years, I have served Nairobi first as a nominated councillor at the city county. That time it was called City Council. Now it's called City County. And for the last 9 years, going all forward, I've been serving as a member of parliament for Westlands constituency. I want to thank my party leader, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. My political father, who remains my ever-present counselor and mentor. His wisdom is ever flowing. I also thank my party ODM, represented here by Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, for trusting me and working with me throughout my political journey. To my wife, Electina, and my children, Pauline, Sophia, and Silvanus, thank you so much for standing with me in good and bad times. I am forever indebted to you. To my parents, my father Dominic and my aunt, you raised me in a religious and disciplined environment and taught me to cherish the fear of God and the values of the family and the importance of integrity in life. I also take this opportunity to thank the people of Westlands constituency for the opportunity to serve you, my dedicated team of volunteers, and my professionals who have worked with me throughout this journey. I owe you immensely. With profound humility, I thank my church, the Catholic Church, and all religious organizations for spiritual nourishment, guidance, and continued prayers. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for your everyday contribution to making our county and the entire nation functional. Together, we shall make Nairobi a smart city. Fellow residents of Nairobi, I speak from mere theory. I don't speak from mere theory, but from my firm knowledge and understanding of the affairs of Nairobi. Having served Nairobi County for a total of 15 years, I am well aware of what residents of Nairobi require, and I will fix it. Tuchangamuke, tupatilishe. This is how I'll work and fix it. Integrate ICT as a core enabler of functions and services by the Nairobi County government. I will invest heavily in the establishment of ICT infrastructure within the county to solve the city's perennial service delivery hitches and avail free internet, Wi-Fi in designated public spaces to assist youth, entrepreneurs, and other residents within the city. Ladies and gentlemen, to catalyze business growth in Nairobi, I will put in place bold mechanisms to fight corruption by enforcing by all the bylaws that have been passed to prevent corruption, legislating more and better ones to seal loopholes and more towards cashless system. Number 3, ensure clean environment. Proper planning for water supply, waste disposal, and environmental conservation is key for a smart city. I recognize that without protecting the environment, it is not possible to achieve sustainable change. I will invest into innovative ways to promote, protect, and expand environment assets of the city of Nairobi. Number 4, create conducive legal infrastructure regime that will enable talent surge in incubation for Nairobi youths. Nairobi does not treat its talent with respect it deserves. The arts industry hasn't been fully appreciated as a rewarding vocation due to lack of proper and friendly legal and tax regimes, incentives. Further, there is mismanagement and underutilization of musicians and sports associations. I will promote art, culture, and sports so as to create jobs and opportunities and to employ thousands of talented youths of Nairobi and Kenyans. Number 5, transform the city into a business-friendly and thriving hub for all. My administration will promote the ease of doing business within the city by reviewing, harmonizing, and existing taxes and levies, fostering digitalization of all the county levies, establishing organized tolls within the county to replace shanties, and ensuring the county officials are properly trained and monitored in customer care and servant leadership. Number 6, make Nairobi a healthy, safe, and dignified home for all, including children and persons living with disabilities. Nairobi is the host of one of the largest slums in the world. Approximately 22% of its residents live in absolute poverty, unable to meet their basic needs. This amounts to life without dignity. The city is also infamous for high instances of crime, drugs, substance abuse, violent and sometimes fatal criminal attacks, including home burglaries, armed carjacking, and kidnappings. I will make Nairobi a dignified home for all its residents, regardless of their social status. I will promote better health care, ensure equitable access to facilities by people with disability, improve infrastructure, construct and equip early childhood development (ECD) centers, and invest in skills development for our young people. I will also facilitate the less privileged in society, including women, people with disability, and ethnic minorities, to effectively participate in the socio-economic and political life of the city. Number 7, streamline the transport sector in the city to accommodate all, including border riders, bikers, cyclists, people with disabilities, and pedestrians. I will streamline the transport sector to ensure safety, comfort, accessibility, efficiency, and cost effectiveness. I will work with the national government to operationalize and expand the PRT system to cover all major roads, as well as enhance the network of motorcycles and bicycle lanes and pedestrian walkways. Number 8, I will institute and improve better workplace conditions so as to restore dignity to Nairobi's workforce. I will identify and designate accessible spaces for the various cadres of technicians, such as mechanics, plumbers, small-scale mechanizers, those are hawkers, to name but a few. This will assist them safely to profitably ply their trade without anybody harassing them. Number 9, reposition Nairobi as a premier tourist destination. I will promote Nairobi as a premier tourist hub by leveraging on its positioning as the only city in the world with a comeback by developing and implementing relevant policy and legal frameworks